Let me guess. You just studied for hours. Your notes are color-coded. Your highlighters all over the place. Your brain completely fried. But the worst part? You're still not confident for tomorrow's test. And deep down, you're wondering, why do I even bother if it never sticks? You're not alone. And here's the truth. It's not your fault. Most students are never taught how to study. Not properly, not effectively. You just got told to take notes, highlight stuff, reread the textbook, and hope for the best. And that's why 97% of students, yes, 97% are doing it wrong. But not you. Not after today. Because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it and how to start studying 10 times smarter. By the end of this video, you'll know why your current study habits are wasting your time, the top 3 study mistakes that sabotage your results, what to do instead using science-backed techniques that actually work, and how to study less. But remember more. Seriously, no more cramming, no more rereading, no more burning out for a B-. This is how smart students work with their brain, not against it. Let's break it down. Mistake number 1, rereading isn't studying. This is probably the most common one. We reread notes, flip through the textbook and think, okay, I've seen this before, I must know it. But here's the catch. Recognition is not the same as recall. Just because it looks familiar doesn't mean you've learned it. That's passive learning, and passive learning doesn't stick. Real learning happens when you force your brain to retrieve the information without looking at it. That's called active recall, and it's one of the most effective study techniques out there. Instead of rereading, try this. Close your notebook. Ask yourself, what did I just learn? Write it down from memory. Check for gaps. Repeat. It feels harder, but that's exactly why it works. Mistake number 2, highlighting everything. We've all done it. You sit with a highlighter, and by the end of the session, every page is glowing. But here's the truth. Highlighting feels productive, but it's mostly a distraction. It doesn't force you to think. It doesn't help you retain. And unless you're extremely selective about what you highlight, it just becomes decoration. If you want to keep things visual, great, but combine it with active recall or you're wasting time. Mistake number 3, cramming destroys long-term memory. Ah, yes, the night before panic session. You stay up, overloaded on caffeine, reading everything one last time. You might pass the test, but a week later, it's gone. That's because cramming only loads short-term memory, and short-term memory fades fast. The fix? It's called spaced repetition. Instead of trying to learn everything at once, you review material over time at spaced intervals. This tells your brain, hey, this matters, keep it. Apps like Anki or simple flashcards can make this automatic. But even reviewing your notes a little every few days helps way more than one giant cram session. Here's the big picture. You don't need to study for hours and hours. You just need to study right. When you use active recall instead of rereading, cut back on mindless highlighting, replace cramming with spaced repetition, you instantly boost your learning efficiency. You remember more in less time. You show up to exams actually confident. And most importantly, you stop burning out. Now, maybe you're thinking, okay, cool, but how do I actually use these techniques? Good question. Here's the start of a simple system you can build. 1. Break your study sessions into small chunks. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work, 5-minute break. 2. After each session, quiz yourself. Don't just look at notes. Try to recall info from memory. 3. Review what you learned the next day, then again in 3 days, then again in a week. That's spaced repetition in action. 4th, track what works. Pay attention to what helps you remember and double down on it. Look, you don't have to be a genius. You just need a better strategy. And now you have one. Stop studying harder. Start studying smarter. Because once you learn how to learn, you can master anything. And that's what schools should have taught you all along. Let's fix this for real. You got this.